Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Kim with Kim's Inspired Life, and I am working in my collage book today. Well, actually for the last maybe couple of days, and I have not shared the collages and what's in here in a while. There's two open collaborations that I include in this book. One is Come Collage With Us, hashtag Come Collage With Us, which is an open collab hosted by Alma and Maniac Grammy's Homestead. Another open collaboration that I include in this book is Make Art with Martha. That's Martha Makes Art. Alma, Brenda, and Martha all have prompts for their collages or their art. And that works for me. That's great to have a focus and just something to look towards, and they both have their lists, and so it's great. For Martha, I want to say in March, this was the last collage that I think I shared. I'm not sure, February or March, and I followed the prompts, different types of art, mostly collages for Martha Makes Art, her open collaboration, and I've completed all the way up to July. And so I have August and September that I still have to do. However, for Alma and Brenda's collaboration, I stopped in June. So I still have July, August, September, and now October coming, but I'm going to be working towards them. So I'm just going to flip through and I'm going to share with you what I've made. So I'm just going to share with you quickly what I've done in this book. So hashtag Make Art with Martha. This was the March 2025 prompt, which was spring. Just use some collage in the back. I had found this shoes and I had this big piece of ephemera here, a couple pieces of ephemera. Oh, Easter is in spring. Found this sentiment that says welcome spring. I had a whole bunch more of these little stickers on here, but you can see that they're falling off all over the place. So that's okay. I didn't glue them on well enough, and just use some other pieces of ephemera there. So that was March of 2025. And then in April 2025, the theme was birds. And so this whole thing right here that you see in front of you, it took me less than 5 minutes, honestly. I just got some watercolor and I just did a very simple little bird, which of course I had to look at a quick tutorial on how to do. So you just paint on the little bird first, and then you just use your black marker to outline it. This is just watercolor paint as well. And then I just used that same black marker just to go around the outside. So that was nice and easy for April. And then May 2025, the prompt was bloom. And I've had this watercolor picture of these flowers in my craft room. You can see that my daughter-in-law Kaylee painted this last year and gave it to me. And so I added on this poem that's called Art is Prayer. And every line the hand creates, a whisper of the spirit waits. The painter's brush, the sculptor's clay, become a hymn the heart can pray. Colors rise like morning light, chasing shadows, healing night. Each stroke a psalm, each shade a sigh, a search for truth that cannot die. The canvas listens, still and wide, a sacred place where souls confide. And in silence, God is near, speaking in hues the heart can hear. So let the art flow, pure and free, a window into mystery. For every work, both frail and grand, is touched by heaven's gentle hand. And that was anonymous. I don't know who wrote that. I just found that. And I thought that was really pretty. So to add to Kaylee's watercolor. So that was May of 2025. June of 2025, the theme was golden. I started with this stencil. Can you see that stencil right there? And this gold Sharpie, this metallic gold Sharpie. And I did not like what happened with it. So it was really weird. So then this is the first kind of section I did. Then I tried to do something a little bit different here. Still didn't think it was that great. So went ahead and just used a different stencil with just some squares down here for the bottom. I had my sticker container out. I don't have a lot of stickers, but in that sticker container I saw this, and it had, you can see the gold. I went over this gold with that same metallic pen, but there was gold on it, and so I thought, okay, I'm going to use that. And of course, never give up. That's what I'm always thinking every time I try to do any kind of art. So freehand. And so I put that there, cut off that little edge that was hanging over, used my pen dots in gold, and then a black Sharpie to go over the black dots in black, and then added just these little flat backs here, if you can see that. And then in my drawer, I just found some stickers, some gold stickers, and then found these letters I just stuck here because they were in gold, had the gold lettering, and then just the gold little banners up there. So a couple little stickers there. This one says golden, that one says amazing. So that was my gold art for June. And in July, the theme was lemons or lemonade. And so I just went around my craft room gathering up anything that, you know, looked like it was yellow or lemons. So I did this background first with just some different scrap papers and scraps that have yellow in them. There was even a little piece, this actually has lemons on it. Found some yellow die cuts to add those on, and then just all these other fun little pieces here. So I thought that was kind of fun for lemons and lemonade. And this is a little puffy sticker that looks like there's lemonade in that cup. So, and then just to give it a little contrast, use a little bit of the red and the green on there. So that was July and lemons. And so August for Make Art with Martha, the theme is sunflowers. And for September, it's spice or apple. So I will get to those prompts soon. The last collage I'm going to share today is this page. I'm not sure if I ever shared this, but this is for hashtag Come Collage with Us. This was the June 2025 prompt, and the theme was summer. And so I thought, you know, summer is all about rainbows and sunshine. So I just used some scrap paper to collage on the back, and then I used, this is a stamp, this that looks like, you know, rays of sun. That's actually a Stampin' Up! Stamp. So I stamped around there. I found some just fun ephemera to include as well. And so there is my summer. And that is June. So July, I have July to do, which is grill or fireworks. And actually, I got caught up in July because I actually had an idea for fireworks that I wanted to do. And then what happened? I didn't have the right color paint or something. So I just kind of went by the wayside, and I just kind of got a block. So I just never got over it, and I never went back to it. So July, I think I'm going to go back to it, and I'm going to go back to grill, because grill, I think, will be better for me. So, and then August is harvest, September is canning, and then of course October is Halloween. And I love to follow the hashtags and to see what other people are creating. There have been just some amazing and inspiring collages. So I love to collage. It's just so fun. And I just really appreciate that Alma and Brenda continue on with the collage. And thank you also to Martha for giving us prompts and keeping us creating every month. So thank you guys for stopping by to see what is happening in my collage journal. And I hope that you join us soon. Bye-bye.